In Black Ops 6, one of the most annoying gun categories to get camos with for me was the shotguns. In this video I'm going to give you some advice and some tips that I used to get the camos quicker and unlock diamond, and hopefully it'll help you on your progress of getting the dark matter camo. So right now there's two shotguns in the game, the Marine SP and the ASG, both of which I did them in hardcore. However, the Marine SP can be done in core. It's just, for me, I felt like it was easier to just get eliminations like at a little bit further distance in hardcore and less hit markers. You can do this in core, like you'll get the same like headshots of one hit in both core and hardcore. However, I was getting a little bit more hit markers just in general, and like when you're trying to run to a good position and then try and like hold an area, if you keep getting hit markers on your way there, it's just a nightmare trying to get to the right spots. So I did it in hardcore just to make that a little bit easier for us. However, the ASG, you need to do it in hardcore because it's too weak to use in core, so just keep that in mind. I used hardcore for both of them. If you want to use hardcore or use core, it's generally up to you, but I would suggest using hardcore for both of them just to make that a little bit easier. So when you're trying to get headshots, which is the first challenge that you need to complete for all of the guns, like the 100 headshots, when you want to think about a couple of things when you're actually building the guns, like attachments wise. Some of the important things I thought about with shotguns was putting an optic on first of all, just to make that a little bit easier to aim at the head, because you can say exactly pinpoint what you're aiming at with the reticle. Just makes it easier like to aiming for headshots. And then you also want to think about the barrel and muzzle attachments that kind of increase the pellet spread, because this will mean that the shotgun spread is tighter, so that you have a less chance, like when you're shooting, of the spread going a little bit lower than when you're aiming at, to actually make you hit a body shot rather than a headshot. Because the way that headshots work, as long as the bullet that actually kills the enemy is in the head, then it counts as a headshot. So if you aim and like half the pellet's in the head, half of it's in the body, if the pellet that hits the body it gets the kill, it's not a headshot, it's a body shot. So just be careful with that. And using these the barrels and the muzzle that increase pellet spread, just make that a little bit more consistent, a little bit more easier to hit. For the other sort of attachments, I kind of just went for more speed, because in hardcore you die really quickly, so you want to be able to be gun up really fast. So you go for like sprint to fire speed and stuff like that, just to make it a little bit easier for you as well. Now when it comes to game mode, as I mentioned before, I would recommend you play hardcore, but I would also recommend you use the face-off game mode, because the maps are very close quarters in general, and it's very fast paced. I used face-off for all of the headshots and for all of the special camos for all of the guns, like all of the shotguns. An additional tip that I'll give you as well is to lobby surf and try and get the stakeout map, just because it's the best for like the close quarters fights with the shotguns. Some of the other maps have like some long range angles, and it's kind of a bit of a nightmare to like, get to the right places for the shotgun favoured areas basically. So just try and lob surf until you get stakeout. Now for the special challenges for each of the guns, in the Marine SP, the first challenge is 30 hipfire kills, and the second challenge is 30 kills after sprinting. These two special camos, you can realistically get them done in 1 to 2 games maximum. Like it's very quickly to get them done in face off, because you get a lot of kills really fast. You can modify the attachment so that it has better sprint to fire speed and a lower hip fire spread, rather than like, because after you've got the 100 headshots you don't need the pellet spread anymore, because you don't really need to aim precisely at the head. You can just make sure you get the kills, and because you're playing hardcore, it doesn't really matter how many pellets you get to hit the person. Generally like you'll be one-shotting people with most of the guns, like most of the shotguns. So you can modify the attachments to have a better sprint to fire speed and lower hip fire spread, and then just try and run around, and then like when you see people, stop sprinting and hip fire them, and then you'll complete them both at the same time, trying to kill like 2 birds with 1 stone basically. The special kills for the Marine SP generally did not, like, they weren't that much of a struggle. I got them both done in 1 game, and then you go on to the gold challenge. But for the ASG, it's a little bit more tricky, because you need to get 30 point blank kills and 50 kills while moving. For this, I think it's easier to put on smoke grenades and just kind of sit around in the smokes, and then like move in little circles in the smoke, so that when you see somebody enter the smoke, you can walk up to them, try and get the point blank kill and the while moving kill at the same time. For this, like for these challenges, the moving kills are generally a lot easier to get than the point blank kills, because you need to be like literally touching them to get a point blank kill. So it might be easier for you to just finish the moving kills first and then just go solely for the point blank kills. In my case, it took around 3 games to get all of the point blank kills and moving kills. Some additional tips I'll give you as well is to just try and sit on doorways, like close angles, and try and kill people from behind to get the point blanks, because in hardcore it's hard to close the distance and actually get the point blank kills, like if you're in front of somebody. So if you can try and work out ways of getting behind people consistently, then you'll get them easier, like so much easier. Just try and be a bit ratty and playing corners a little bit. Some like good maps for this as well, like other than the face-off maps, if you play Nuketown as well, you can kind of play a bit ratty in the buildings and just try and, when you see people come in, when you hear people come in, try and go behind them and get the point blank kills on the back, basically, because people in Nuketown generally just AFK on like long angles. So if you can get like try and get behind them and get the point blank kills easy, you can like farm them out in the game. Like I think I got one game where I got like 15 point blank kills because I was just farming out people that were like holding long angles, trying to like wallbang the spawns with LMGs. For the gold challenges, all you need to do is get 10 double kills. Again, this can be really easy in the face-off hardcore game mode, because all you need to do is just play a couple of games while trying to play super aggressive for double kills. Like once you get one kill, just try and play super aggro for another kill quite fast. Generally the time in between needed for it to count as a double kill is actually quite long, like it doesn't have to be that quickly. So just keep like get a kill, sprint around trying to find the second kill. Worst case, you die. Best case, you get the double kill. It's better to do that than to just play really safe and like be scared of dying, because realistically you're not going to get many double kills if you're just sitting in corners. So just try and get one kill, then play really aggressive for the next kill, and then you'll get your double kills really easy, really quickly. Finally, you're onto the diamond camos. Now this can be a little bit trickier depending on like how good you are at the game. But for this you need to get 3 kills without dying 10 times. What I do is generally I'll just try and play a little bit safer, because you don't need to get them fast. There's no time period in between getting the 3 kills. You just need to get one kill, then one kill without dying. And in hardcore you die really quickly and really easily, so you just got to be careful not to overextend and overaggress to the point where you get 2 kills then die. So just get one kill, play really safe, get another kill, play really safe, get another kill. Simple as that. Get them done, get them out of the way, move on to the next gun. Hopefully this gives you some advice and some tips for getting the diamond shotguns. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed, drop a like, and I'll see you later.